Cox, your internet and mobile price won't change for 5 years. From 5 Halloweens to 5 4th of Julys. Same price, guaranteed. Cox, a step ahead. Requires 2 gig speeds and gig unlimited mobile. Taxes and fees excluded from price lock. Mobile data speeds reduced after 20 gigs.
Good morning, traders. Hey, this is James from StrategyVault. Welcome to another day in the StrategyVault live trading here on YouTube. And as with always, we'll start with the news. So here at 10 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, looks like we have consumer confidence coming out for red folder news today. So we will not be in the markets at that time. As far as any other news, let's see. I guess the Fed interest rate decision is tomorrow. In reference to the war, so many things keep changing overnight and then changing right back. So it's kind of a stalemate. Trump's also stating that he's going to impose tariffs on China if they continue purchasing Iranian oil. So there's a lot of stuff going on in the news. Like I said, tomorrow is the interest rate decision. We'll see what the markets do today. They've looks like they had a sell-off overnight. They may continue moving to the downside. We'll go ahead and start how we usually do by drawing the zone that we're watching. Let's see here. We're watching this zone right here. If it gets broke, actually, they tested previous day low. Line's not perfect, but that looks good. All right, so market's going to open here in about 11 minutes. Looks like at this time it's trying to push to the upside just a little bit. Levels that we're looking at is 27,152 152-ish, 153. If it breaks that level, maybe we get some more movement to the upside. If we break the 27,120 level, maybe we'll get some more movement to the downside. That's what we're looking at. Right now, StrategyVault Pro has notified a buy, is in a buy notification. So we'll see what happens. Market's going to open here in about 10 minutes. So we appreciate everybody being here. You know, today is Tuesday. The markets just may chop around today, especially the day before. This is Fed week, so a lot of accounts are made and a lot of accounts are blown during Fed week. So, like I said, overnight we dropped down to the low of 27,026. We may get more movement to the downside. We'll see what happens. The VWAP's way up. So, actually, I'm going to put the VWAP on here. Where is the VWAP? I like the VWAP. See how far the price is away from that VWAP? We may get a push back up to that VWAP. See what happens. Right now, the market's trying to push up, but previous candle, previous 4-hour candle, the low 27,250-ish. The high 27,411. It's a lot of movement overnight. We'll see what happens. Previous day low down here at 27,044. Only time will tell, and we don't care which way the market goes, up or down. We just follow the momentum in the market. So you got about 8 minutes, and the market will be open. Once again, I do have to advise you, we are not financial advisors. This is for entertainment purposes only. All right, about 7 minutes till the market opens. What is she going to do today? She's pushing up at the time being. Like I said, we've got to remember we have that news coming out at 10 o'clock. Consumer confidence. And if you watched our last live stream, you saw where we got burned by the news. I think it was PPI that came out So we got a bad taste or the news in our mouth over that one. Five more minutes and the market will be open. As you can see, we'll do a little analysis here. We had to push up, push right back down, and to retest our zone. That zone held. So we may be looking at some movement to the upside at first, but it may turn around and drop right back down. So if we go look at it, let's go look at the hour chart. Well, we got some time here. We are definitely in a downtrend. We break this area right here. I think if we break the 27,000, which actually we already attempted to push it. If we break this low, 27,040, I think we're looking at more movement to the downside. We'll see what happens. Let's see. What are we looking for if we break? I'd say 27,000. And then the next level that we would be looking at would be 26,000. 980. Then if we really get with it, we've got plenty of room to the downside. Plenty of room. We'll see what happens here. It's gonna be interesting. And now the market's pushing down at this time. We'll go back to our 5-minute chart. Here we go. So we got lots of room to the downside. Let's see what happens. 2 minutes and the market will open. 2 minutes and the market will open. But like I said, and then 30 minutes later, we have that news report coming out, of which we will not be in a trade. See if we come back down to the top of our zone and test that again before it moves up. Like I said, I don't know which way it's going to move for sure. We don't really care. We're just looking at the possibilities, probabilities, and jump in on the momentum move, whichever direction it picks. We don't care. Oh, there we go. Look at that. Right before the market's not even open yet. And we're already pushing to the upside. Now, remember, I've always said that wicks tell a story. Here comes a story. Are we going to push up there, back up to that VWAP? Pushing up pretty hard. About 5 seconds. Here we go. Market is open. And here we go. Push down to our zone. See if our zone's going to hold now. Push to the zone. Bounce. Okay. Hesitating a little bit. We may come back down to this pre-market low down here. Try to take out that level. See, she's pushing to the downside. Let's see. I said the 27,120-ish level, and we'll be looking for more movement to the downside. See how this candle plays out. There's our sell notification trying to form. So far, straight down. See if we come down to the previous day low. Well, like I said, we may be looking at a bunch of chop. We have not closed below our zone at this time. Let's see how this candle closes. We got plenty of time. Oh, there we go. Pushing down. Pullback. All right. See how this print. We're going to see how this prints out. Now look at it, pulling right back up to the top of our. Still have not closed it outside of the zone. Or I'm sorry, inside that zone. We've not broke the top of the zone. Got about 2 minutes, 30 seconds on this candle before it closes. This could be a manipulation move right here. Pushing back up to the upside. Now, the level that we talked about to the upside was the 27,052-ish level is what we were talking about. If we break that, might get more movement to the upside. We'll see. We may just get a bunch of chop. About a minute and 20 seconds till this candle closes. Definitely got a rejection on that movement to the downside. See if we can push up maybe that previous 4-hour candle low or the daily open. Like I said, our VWAP's way up there. That's a lot of room in between that VWAP and price action, the price line right now. And price likes to hug the VWAP or stick around it. Now we're getting some push to the upside. Like I said, if we break that 152 level, we go. Looks like this candle is going to close way above our zone. What do we got now? Okay. See if we can go long here really quick before the news comes out and break that high. There we go, nice. See if we get another push. Yep. Okay, we'll take that. So here's the deal. We know the news is going to come out, so that means this candle may start stumbling. Like I said, I'm looking for it to maybe push back up to that VWAP. Like I said, we've got all that room in between. We're still in a buy. It rejected the sell, and now look, right back down. Like I said, and that's why I was in and out. We've got. I stated that we have the news coming, which means that it'll probably start chopping around for that news. But that's okay. Maybe if we can break out that top of the range. And it's mine, let's see. I see the bottom of the range and the top of the range. Let's see, where's that? Okay, I see the top of the range. So now we wait. See, we got that push. Now it's trying to push right back down a little bit. And there's another push to the upside. We'll see how this candle closes out. You got even tops right there so far. Is it going to break it? Pushing down. A little bit of a pullback. See, we took out that 152 level, and now, like I said, we were pushing up to the upside. That's what we were looking for. Got about a minute, 50 seconds on this candle. Let's see how it closes out. Remember, higher time frames, we are definitely in a downtrend.
Zyrtec presents Zyrtalk with
push.
Sandy.
Hey there! Spring allergies are ramping up, so here are some tips for how to prepare for them. Avoid outdoor
Right back up
activities
to
in the
that
early
high.
morning when pollen count is at its highest. Close windows at night and keep your air circulated with air conditioners and air purifiers. It's also important to check the weather and pollen count, as dry, windy days can increase pollen in the air. And of course, take Zyrtec for your allergy symptoms.
Thanks, Andy. Find Zyrtec at your favorite retailer.
So you remember I stated that we have that news coming out, so it'll probably start to chop around. See what happens. Chop, 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 chop. Blender. I've always stated it's a blender because it'll chop you up. And look at them blades forming on that blender. That's what I say. But also, remember, those wicks tell a story where they want to push the market to. if it continues going in that direction. Now, if we were to turn around, I'd be looking for the low of that previous 5-minute candle. Sure slowed down. Hey, look at that 5-minute candle. Okay, so there's the 5-minute range so far. Now, which way are we going to go? That is the question. And like I said before, we don't care. We don't care which way it goes. We just want to jump on board. See, look, we dropped right back down to that 50 level. Got news coming out in 20 minutes. So we'll wait. See if we can get a push back down now. So we're our retracement is what we're looking for. A nice retracement. So we could get some more movement. Either to the upside or downside. I'm still undecided. At this time, it is pushing to the upside. But you've got to remember that in the higher time frame, we are in a downtrend. We may get up to that 27,240 level. Maybe wait for a pullback and then see if we can jump on board. Let's see if we can. We need the pullback first. I'm looking for my. Come on, pullback. We didn't get our pullback. We'll see if we can jump on board for, oh, that's the daily open. Come on, push. Come on, push. Yeah, it looks like we're going to the VWAP. Dang it. We'll push. There's a push. All right. We'll get out of there because we are right at that daily open level. Now, I would be more enthused to get back in if we broke above that daily open and maybe that previous 4-hour candle high. Remember, this is scalping. There's a VWAP. Like I said, the 27,240 level is what we may go to. But we've got two levels right there that you've definitely got to keep your eye on. That would be the daily open and then the previous 4-hour candle low. With us being in a downtrend on the higher time frame, we'll see what happens. See, now we're getting a pullback. We went right to the right in between the right below the VWAP. And now look at that push down. I mean, we just barely broke that daily open. Now, if we break, okay, here's the levels that we're looking at next. If we can break above that VWAP with conviction, and that level, that would be the 27,255. If we can break above that level with conviction and momentum to the upside, the next level that I would be looking at would be the 27,290 level. We'll see what happens. But remember, we got that news coming out, and we also are in a higher time frame downtrend. Always got to remember that. So it loves to push up to a previous level and then slam right back down, because what it's doing is it's making a higher low. So if we got time. We'll just go to the 30-minute. And if we go, see if we can draw some type of trend. Okay? Draw that trend line. Okay? So this is what I'm talking about. We are definitely in a downtrend. Okay? So now we will go back to our 5-minute chart. This is what we're watching. See, look at that. We've got to watch that. See, and it is trying to turn to the downside. See how much we've pulled back already? 20, 30 points. You got that news coming in about 14 minutes. See how this candle closes out. Try to make that a little bigger. Gotta love the music. It's music for deep, intense concentration. Actually, all in reality, what we're waiting for this to play out, my whole goal is to bring in $200 to $500 a day out of the markets. That's it. I'm not looking to be a Patrick Wieland or anybody like that. Just looking to be comfortable. So $200 to $500 a day is not difficult. Let's see, $200 a day with the number of trading days in a year in the market's approximately $50,000. So $500 a day is over $100,000, which that's very doable. That's all I'm looking for. See, we have not broke out of that opening range, which is formed now. See if we break that top. They're trying to break it again. Okay, looks like they're trying to push. We're right back at that VWAP. See if we can break that. Remember, I said the 27,552 level. 27,252 level. If we could break that with conviction and momentum, we may get more movement to the upside. But you got news coming. Oh, see, Look at that. This is why those levels, people just got wrecked. You got about 20 seconds left on this candle. And then we got about 10 minutes till the news. Right off that VWAP, push down hard. Patience. We may get a movement right back down. Back to that daily open. See if we can get a break, but what I'd like to see is a push to the downside to make a lower low on this 5-minute time frame. A big move to the downside, and I'd love to jump on board. We'll see what happens. I would like to see a push right back down to the pre-market low. I don't know if we're going to get it. Yeah, they may use this news for catalyst to push it through and break the trend, the current trend that it's in. We'll see. See, look at that push down. Kind of what we were looking for. See if we get that momentum now. So if we break, here's now what I would be looking at. The 27,180 level. If we break that, I'd be looking for more movement to the downside. Let's see here. Now we're getting a push. Said, who knows what's going to happen when that news comes in. This could very well be a fake out or a bear trap for more movement to the upside. You never know. There's a 88. And now we're pushing back up. And this is kind of what we thought would happen today. A bunch of chop right the day before the Federal interest rate decision. There's 88 again. We got about 1 minute until this candle closes. We might pull back in 175 level and then push right back up. There's our 182. Let's see if we can generate a SV sell notification for the first time of the day. Like said, I'd really like to see it pushed down to the pre-market low. We'll see what happens. Let's see what it root chases back to. Let's see here. There's our 180. Okay. Okay, there's our sell notification trying to generate. I said, what did I say? 170 level. Yeah, we broke that. There we go. There's our 162. Let's see. Gosh. Let's see how this candle closes out. We've got plenty of room to the downside. Let's see. You know, we've got this movement to the downside. 5 minutes, we got the news. This could be trap. We'll see. Got about 4 minutes till that news comes out. See, pulled back down to that 70 level. Like I said, I said it pulled back down to that 170 level and probably shoot right back up. I don't know. We'll see. Oh, there we go. Nice push. Ooh, it's ooh. Wonder. Ah. Wait for that news. It's kind of hard to set on your hand sometimes, but that's what you got to do. And that's exactly what we are doing. We are setting on our hands at this time. It's looking good. It looks nice. But we've got that news coming. That is the problem. See, now we're looking. See, this is exactly why. Now look. There's that push all the way up to 180. Right back up to 180 level. I'm good waiting. Pushing down now. That news is going to be coming out now. Market's trying to push up. Okay, about a minute and 45 seconds. That news is going to come out. I said, this is why we wait. Maybe after that news comes out, it'll be smooth sailing in the news department for a while. And unless, of course, something happens, Trump tweets something on, or something happens with the war. Got about 1 minute for that news to come out. Still trying to generate the sell. Let's see here. Still trying to generate it. Here it comes. Here comes the news. 40 seconds. Oh, let's see what we got. I mean, I'd like to see this candle push. Remember, wicks tell a story. We got top wicks and bottom wicks. We just need to pick which direction it's going to go. See, we never closed below that 180 level. Here comes your news. All right, here we go. There's your news. Watch the news. Pushing down to the downside. Trying to push to the downside. I think if we break that 180 level again, we're going to be looking for the movement down to downside. Now, if we break the 27,220-ish level, we'll be more looking at more movement to the upside. Right now, you just got to wait. We'll see how this candle closes out. This is exactly what we said probably would happen. A bunch of chop. Let's see what we get. There's our trying. Break that 90 level, push down. Get a nice push to the downside. There's our 86.
At Cox, your internet and
We'll
mobile
see how this
price won't
candle
change for
closes
5
out.
years. From 5 Halloweens to 5 4th of Julys. Same price guaranteed.
There's
Cox,
our
a
85
step ahead.
level.
Requires 2 gig speeds and gig unlimited mobile. Taxes and fees excluded from price lock. Mobile
Remember.
data speeds reduced after 20 gigs.
We'll see what happens. Only time will tell. There we go. There we go. I'm gonna jump in and see if I can ride it down more. We may not. Come on. We may get chopped up. Come on now. Push. Oh my. This is ridiculous. We may have got in too soon. And the reasoning is because we didn't wait for the Sell notification. See, we reacted too soon. Ay, ay, ay. We just get the push. Reacted too soon, in my opinion. We should have waited for that sell notification. It's okay. Now we have to write it out. Get that push. We had it. This is ridiculous. Come on, push down, baby. This is not good. Well, that's crap. Well, this is crap. Okay, that's okay. That's exactly what I did wrong. That's okay. We're good. Back up to that daily open. Now it's pushing up to the upside again. Yep, we got faked out. See how this candle closes out. So we break that 200 level again. Just waiting. Still staying patient here. Are we gonna get? Is this gonna be the cha? Are we gonna get our notification? Come on. See if we can get it pushed down now. Break that. Ah. push. We can break those levels. That's the problem. Break that 180 level. I don't know. Let's see. Okay, now we got our sell notification. See if she closes out. See if we push down to that. Here's what we're looking at. That level, 27,142. I don't know if it'll do it. We can break that 160 level. We might get her. Break that 160. Let's push that. Break that 160 level.
At Cox, your internet and mobile price won't change for 5 years. That's 5 New Year celebrations, 5 Valentine's Days,
Push that
5
down.
4th of Julys, 5 Halloweens, 5 Thanksgivings, and 5 summers that go by too fast. Through it all, your price stays the same with our 5-year price lock guarantee. Cox,
Now let's
a
break
step
it.
ahead. Requires 2 gig speeds and gig unlimited mobile.
That
Taxes and
140
fees excluded
level
from
is
price
what
lock.
we're
Mobile data speeds reduced after 20 gigs.
wanting it to shoot to. Break that 150 level now. Push. There's your 50, break it. Get that down to that 140 level now. I'm just looking for that 140 level. I want this candle to close out strong. Don't like that. Push down. See how they come on. Come on, close strong. Come on, give us our push. Come on. Push, baby. Push, baby. Push hard. Come on. Come on, 140 level. $140. $140. There we go. Haven't got it yet. Come on. There we go. There we go. All right. So we're going to take that. We got to that 140 level just like what we talked about. But now you're back into a bunch of that consolidation from the previous couple hours ago. So she may turn around right here. We don't know. But here's where we went wrong is we were looking for the pullback. But the problem is the previous trade, we did not wait for the notification. And that's my fault. I saw the momentum kick in, and you know what's ironic about that is because I was talking right before that previous candle when I jumped in that's a bear trap, and it was. So, and we paid the price, but we made it back. The point is we did not wait for the notification. Now look at it. We're down to 134. Oh, that's not bad. We're doing all right, you know. Maybe we go back down here to pre-market low if we can break this level right here, this 27,110. I stated all morning long that we are in a downtrend. I don't know how that candle is going to close out. And I don't know where we're setting for the day. Let's just look here. 320 for the day. Tough day. But the point is yeah, that's another thing. Is the this is day. Oh, now we're breaking. Let's see if we can get a pullback. We could have stayed in that. Let's see if we can get a push to the downside. We didn't break that 27,100 level. Yeah, we're not going to stay in long. Push to the bottom of the range would be nice. It's pushing. I don't know what she's going to do. All right, we'll take that. That's 155 bucks. And it may push. It may push to the bottom of the range. But we're not going to, you know, we're not going to be greedy. Today is but now if you want to look at it, look at this. This is what I'm seeing, and this is kind of why I see, look, it pulled back up. Here's what we're seeing also. Look at this. And it may break it. It, like I said, we maybe go down to the bottom of the opening range, but that's okay. But it sure is slowing down. We knew that move to the downside was coming. Are we going to make a lower low? That is the question. Or are we going to make a higher low? Doesn't matter to us either way. Oh, there we go. Let's see if it closes below that trend line. And let's also see if it breaks the bottom of that range. There it is. I think we got more movement to the downside. We'll see if we can get our push down to this level for 424. 27,000. Push. There's a nice push. All right. We'll take that. It's all good. See, this is the move. But I believe it's going to come down to that previous 4-hour candle low, and it did right away. And now it's at the bottom. This, remember, the zone that we drew. So if we can get a break outside this zone, we might be looking for more movement to the downside. We'll see what happens. Or this could double bottom out on us. This is what you got to be aware of. Previous day low also down there. Previous 4-hour candle low. See how this candle closes out. Try it again. See if it'll try it again. It may get us. Oh, we'll take that. And we're just at that level. See, look at that reaction right off that level. I'm not going to stay in it until we break that with conviction. Like I said, we may double bottom out on us. There's 600 for the day. Remember, I'm shooting for 200 to 500 a day. See if it's going to take out that pre-market low. We may be going down to that 27,000 level. But now look at the reaction. That's why I in and out. See, what did I talk about? It double bottoming out on us. We'll see how this candle closes out. But what I do want you to see is, like I said, I screwed up here. I didn't wait for the notification. Look, this notification came in. 27,000, roughly 50 level, and it moved 200 points. Now, roughly. Now, the notification came in at 27,000, roughly 210 level. Look how much we got moved to the downside. Over almost, 170 points. That's excellent move, and all we had to do was be patient. And like I said, I jumped the gun because I saw the momentum come into the market. But as I said before, that previous candle is probably a trap, and it was. Yeah, and I fell for it. Live and learn. Live and learn. Now we're pushing right back up. Like I said, this could double bottom out on us. So now I would not go long until we got the notification. It's pretty simple. I would not go short until we break those levels for more movement to the downside. It's pulled back approximately 50, 60 points already. That'll wreck your account. Like I said, we just might get that double bottom. So what we can do, we'll just trash that one. See if I can. Where's my? This is what I'm talking about. Oh, not so big. Double bottom. Look at it. This is what we were talking about. Now look at the movement to the upside. Right off that level. This is why I got out. This is why. Now it may push up back down. It could, but this is why I exited the trade. These levels, a previous day low, a previous so it bounced off of it that on Monday, and then it bounced off of it in the last 4 hours. You don't want to stay in that. But as you can see, price bounced right back up to the top of our zone, did not break out of that zone, has not broke out of the lower zone, the lower level here that we drew this morning, hasn't broke out of that yet. Pushed right back up, tested the top of the zone, and we're pushing right back down. Gotta love it. There's a rejection. So now if we can't break below this level, it just may do that. I don't know if I can draw anything like that or not, but let's see. It may just do this. That's what she may do. Let's make that to where you can see it better. About yellow. See, that's what it may do. Only time will tell. But actually, traders, we got about 13 more minutes and we will be done for the day. So, good day today. It chopped around just like we said it would. We were looking for the pullback. We got our pullback. It was, it was my fault. I jumped in before I should have. Live and learn. Profitable day. Pushing down. Once again, I do have to tell you, I am not a financial advisor, and this is for entertainment purposes only. As always, I do have to mention, if you want to use the StrategyVault Pro system, the link is down in the description. It's currently running at $47 a month. But all in all, good day. Pushing down, testing that level again. We may just chop around for the, see what we get. Also, we're coming into the closing of a 1 hour candle. The last 10 minutes, they love to jerk it around one direction or the other in the last 10 minutes. So, I don't know, are we going to break that level? Oh, let's see here. It's pushing. It's pushing. So we're done trading for the day, but here's what we would be looking for. If it breaks the bottom of that zone and closes below that zone, we'd be looking for more movement to the downside. It's making a lower low. There it is. Broke it. Okay. And that was our bias all day long, was a push to the downside.
From 5 Halloweens to 5 4th of Julys. Same price guaranteed. Cox, a step ahead. Requires 2 gig speeds and gig unlimited mobile. Taxes and fees excluded from price lock. Mobile data speeds reduced after 20 gigs.
There she goes. She may take out that 27,000 level. Then we're looking at the 26,900 level from 423 last week. It may. But I do have to point out that candle has not closed outside of our zone at this time. It's wicked below it, but it hasn't closed outside of it. Is it going to close outside our zone? It's right at the low. Look at that. Pull up. Push down. Got about 1 minute left on this candle. It may just yank it right back up or flush to the downside. Are we going to get a close outside of the zone? Okay, close and open outside of the zone. Now, if we break the $27,000, we may be looking at more movement to the downside. We'll see what happens. It's trying. Look at that. Wow. Right back at our zone. Right back inside of our zone. We're gonna stick around until the top of the hour, see how this closes out. But we're gonna. Oh wow! Now we're gonna be done for the day. A lot of volatility coming back into the market. Look at that. Is it gonna double? Is our double bottom gonna play out? Wow! Look at that. 60 level. Oh. Depends on how this candle's going to close out. Went right back to the bottom of the range. Is it going to get back inside that range? Only time will tell. See, remember what I told you? Within the last 10 minutes of the hour, they love to jerk it right back in a different direction. You've always got to remember that. You know, now this could be bull traps. They could be setting bull traps. Could be. Oh, about 2 more minutes till this candle closes. Let's see how this candle closes. Right back to the bottom of the range. Oh, now we're pushing through the bottom of the range. About 20 seconds. And now look at that push to the upside. Is our double bottom forming out? I don't know. But happy I'm not in that. Okay, now there's our SVY notification. Is it gonna hold? Going back to the top of that zone that we first drew. Is it gonna break out of that zone? Wow, this is good. Right to the top of our zone there. And she's testing. Where do we get those zones? Well, if you become a member of StrategyVault Pro, we'll share that all with you. So now 27,126-ish level. If we break that, we're looking for more movement to the upside, I would believe. But look at that, right to our zone, pull back, push down. It's that time in the morning where the market loves to just chop around. She may push right back down. Anyway, with that, enjoy your trading today, traders, and continuing to watch market. We're going to be done and out of here. It's been a good day. Like I said, right here is where I made the mistake. I saw the momentum come into the market, but I didn't wait for the notification, so that was my fault. I previously stated that I would not go long without a notification, and we got that notification. So, right, if I was not done for the day, I would wait until it breaks out of the top of this zone, and then I would look for a continuation to the upside. Anyway, with that being said, everybody have a good day. We are done and out of here.